Can you tell me how you first got into broadcast journalism?
I got some very good advice from a guy called John Inverdale, who is a BBC sports presenter. I used to know him from a rugby club I was at, and he said to me, if you want to do anything that I do a postgrad diploma in broadcast journalism and then start freelancing in local radio. And then, sure enough, 3 months later, I came here and went through the selection day. You said I could come back, and then I spent a year learning how to edit, news write, learn about local government, and then by the March, before the course ended in June, I was already freelancing at BBC Essex.
Now, you mentioned rugby. Can you tell us a little bit about your career?
I can. I started off playing professionally at Rotherham Titans when I was going to uni in Sheffield. They offered me a contract for not very much, and then I had 2 years there playing in the Championship, which is the sort of the second tier of English rugby, and I've played all around the country. After that, I then went down to play in London for a team called Esher in Surrey. I had a year there, but unfortunately we got relegated through no fault of my own, of course. And then I signed for Plymouth Albion, way down on the south coast of Devon. Had a year in the southwest, and that was probably quite enough. And then I came back to Esher for a year and finished my career before embarking on LCC for broadcast journalism.
What advice would you give to anybody starting out in journalism?
Prepare yourself for a tricky road to start with. I think it's not going to be easy. You're not just going to fall into a job or a contract with everything that comes with it. You're going to have to bust your ass, to be frank, to market yourself and think about why someone would have you. It doesn't harm to have story ideas up your sleeve and just show a real enthusiasm for news, current affairs, and it's probably good to have a niche. If you really are passionate about football or cricket or anything like that, follow those interests, read things, and just demonstrate knowledge, and then that'll come across. And editors and news teams alike will want to invest in you. Saying that, it's good to have something else as well. I think I've learned the last 3 years, I've thrown everything in to get my career up and running, and taken a few gambles on the way. And I feel tired just talking about it. I think if I did it again, I probably would have just had a bit more of a life balance, which I'm only just bringing in now, actually.